Oh, he's got records. He's got tapes. He's got DVDs, VSH. He's got a bunch of CDs. But he's got a show. It's the Groamy Show. It's the Groamy Show. Oh, it's the Groamy Show.
The Groamy Show is recorded live at 1206 West Robb Avenue in beautiful Lima, Ohio. We are only here to help.
Groamy Show podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Groamy Show podcast. Got Feather on my left over here, and Feather's got Patches on her lap. We got a mascot dog, and Dale Dozen's here with us this time. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us out.
And you guys played here. What did we say? A few weeks ago?
Yeah, about a month ago, I think.
You're like in a band and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of north of here. You guys are from
Mars.
that far north.
Yeah.
Right on.
Upper Sandusky, though.
Yes. Upper Sandusky, a.k.a. Mars.
Close.
Yeah. Sometimes the people up there might be Martians, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta watch that. It's like, oh wait, this is taping, isn't it? Everybody in Upper Sandusky is gonna hate you guys now.
Probably not too far off. It's okay.
Not a big deal, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice. And you guys went in and recorded. Are you guys doing recording? Is that what the deal is?
Doing a recording.
Yeah.
Or-
Here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all stripped down acoustic. It's a demo to what the full album will be.
Right.
But we're still looking for a fifth member, so and all the songs started out acoustic, so we wanted to put something out there that showed what it was.
Looking for a fifth member, like guitar player. You play
Bass
guitar?
player or key player?
Nope.
Nope, no guitar.
No.
We have a great bass
Either
player,
or,
but
yeah.
he's a great key player too. So
Keyboard player.
yeah, we
Yeah.
have a Hammond that we want.
Yeah,
to
No
yeah,
guy?
you do. How's the Hammond?
Great.
Yeah.
Thing's heavy,
Amazing.
man.
We talked about that last time. And
Also looking for like 6 people to carry it for us.
Yeah, it's rough.
36.
I bet. And what are these?
Shirts.
You guys got some merch set up.
Yes, sir.
And dirt music.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we
They're
call our
soft, aren't
music.
they?
Nice.
Dirt music.
Nice.
And those were made
We
in
did.
Canton by Custom Torso, Josh and Leslie.
Shout out to Custom Torso. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. Alright?
He does a good job.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
I'm impressed with
What
those.
else you guys got going on?
Right now, really just preparing to record and trying to get new jams out. Been practicing with like a more experimental type jam sound as well. So
This is Dale Dustin. This is Feather.
nice to
Hey,
meet
man.
you.
If Feather has
What's up,
any
guys?
questions, feel free to chime in.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
That way I don't have to keep running my mouth. Not that I don't enjoy it.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
that's
you
what
know.
you do.
I'm real good at that.
24/7.
So,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes it's important stuff, so pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys got any shows coming up or?
Not right now.
Yeah, say
No.
not as of right now.
Right
I think
on.
we're gonna get this demo pumped out and then
Yeah.
start picking up
See
shows
what happens
again.
after that.
Yeah, that
Cool.
we got something we can put out for people and
Sure.
you know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
a little idea
yeah.
of what we do.
Yeah, I've had bands play here where they'll just, they'll burn some demos off their computer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
just sell
People
them that
just want
way.
a
So,
physical,
hey,
they just want a
whatever.
physical copy of something. you know what I
Physical
mean?
copy, yes, exactly. Especially, I tell people this all the time, it's like the people that, I don't know, come here especially to see a band, they have every intention of spending money on some sort of tangible item.
Yeah,
Right.
And if it's from the band that's playing,
it's good. Yeah.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned, they have shirts pressed up, so speaking of tangible merchandise.
We have another run coming up on our shirts too.
And you can get these shirts at probably at Groamy's after they leave, probably anyway. And then where else can they get these shirts at?
Through us.
Yeah.
We're
on
doing
the
a new
Facebook
design
page.
here in a couple of weeks for our
Shirts and
Avenue.
hoodies too.
Yeah, shirts and
hoodies as well.
On the
so.
Facebook page. Get
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
pre-order for them because that's what works the best. We'll do a pre-order and then about 2 weeks of pre-orders, and then we'll get them made and give everyone who ordered them.
Pre-orders.
We always do extras.
Prepaid pre-orders?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
There
do
you
well
go.
with that.
Yeah.
And this time we're doing our pre-orders will be $15 and then after the pre-order's done, they'll be 20.
Right.
But that way, if you pre-order, it's cheaper and helps us.
Yes, pre-order the shirt. That way it's cheaper for you, and they're going to use your money to get them printed.
Pretty much. I mean,
it
helps
it's
us
what
a ton,
so
yeah.
many people do, and it's like, really? It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's what you have up until this date, and you get the special price. Then we're going to take that money, we're going to custom
we're also
torso
going
and
to
say,
flip it. We're going to
Yeah.
try to ship, because we got some people who are out of state. That way we can hopefully ship to them.
sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry, Patches, she's adorable.
And she's loving it.
Yeah,
She's so
and
cute.
she's panting away. So if you hear any weird panting on the microphone,
It's me trying to breathe.
It's not these guys. It's not the loudmouth back here. It's our little Patches. It's our little mascot for today.
You guys ever in Salina?
What?
You ever been to Salina?
No.
No.
No?
we've
She
not.
lives down in Salina.
Really?
Oaksley. So she lives somewhere south of here in that general direction. And they have bands play down there all the time.
Yep.
Really?
You know,
We'll
yeah.
have to look into that.
I don't know if
Look
Feather knows
Look
anybody.
up Duckfoots.
Duckfoots?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds
Look
awesome.
that place up.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out to
already like the name.
Duckfoots.
Duckfoots.
Yeah,
I'm
Duckfoots. You
about
got a
it,
shout
yeah.
out on the podcast.
Hey.
Sweet.
Yeah, trade out. Shout out Duckfoots. Get these guys to play your venue.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
It's this.
Yes.
It's this networking.
They have
thing.
really
It
cool
is.
like Sunday bands, like every
cool.
Sunday on the
Really?
patio.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
See, that'd be a blast. We want to do stuff like that too, and like the intimate stuff like this. Like we had a blast playing out here. That was so much fun.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
I think we had a
You can
really
do
good
a full
night.
electric set or a full acoustic set. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
songs can go both ways.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys have enough, I mean, to do how many hours of music though, too?
Depends on what we play.
Right,
Yeah, I guess
Oh, you know,
if we throw in the jammy stuff, you know,
We'll figure it out.
right.
a couple hours, I'd say.
Right on. There you go. Yeah, I mean, because, sometimes the bars, they want, they may want one band throughout the whole night, or
Yeah, exactly.
two bands maybe, and
Yeah.
each of them do, an hour and a half, hour 45. And sometimes you get bands that, we got about an hour of music. Okay, then you're going to need to get a couple other bands to go with you,
Yeah.
do a little mini showcase thing. But, and ready to hit the ball?
Yeah. I've been waiting for that all day.
So basically, what we do when we hit the bowl is we pull a question out, and we ask the band to answer these questions.
All
And
right. Right on.
I have no idea what these questions are. My wonderful producer takes care of this.
First
Chris is
question.
taking the
First question.
All
Have you ever had a paranormal experience or seen a UFO in real life?
I don't know how much I necessarily believe in that, but I've had some scary shit happen. Some shady shit.
Like what?
One thing I had happen to me, you want to go first?
You go ahead. You can go
Um,
ahead.
This was a long time ago.
We won't laugh at you.
moved into a house, right? And they had an old piano in the house, and it was just me, my sister, and our friend Stacy. And my sister was upstairs, my friend was in the living room, I was in what would become the dining room where this piano was. And the door to the upstairs was the type of door, old house, if the door opened just a little, it would swing all the way open, so it stayed open all the time. I'm sitting in there at the piano, being a jackass, just banging on the piano and yelling, and out of the corner of my eye, and the important part of the story is I have a cataract in my left eye, so I have no peripheral vision in my left eye. So I'm just banging away, and out of the corner of my eye, I think it's my sister. I see something come out, grab the door, and slam the door shut. And I get mad. I open up the door, I catch her running back up the stairs. Nobody's there. And I'm like, did you come down here and shut the door? No. I look in the living room at my friend Stacy. I'm like, did you get up and shut the door? No. It was the last time I ever banged on the piano. I played it, but I didn't bang on it anymore.
Yeah,
No more banging
someone
on the
didn't
piano.
want- Someone didn't want to hear the banging.
Yeah.
They wanted to hear you play good music.
Yeah, it was
Right,
weird.
Right.
Strange.
Sketchy.
Wow.
Super sketchy. So, I used to stay up in Port Clinton with my mom at her mother's house, and her brother had died. Well, it was back in '09, and the house was just always kind of creepy, I don't really know why. It just had a weird vibe to it. And one night, I'm on the phone with my current girlfriend in my uncle's old room, And I'm just laying there and I'm talking to her, and whatever, carrying on. And the door was slightly cracked, so you could kind of see out into the hallway. And as I'm talking, I actually was talking about my uncle. I see something walk past. You know, just a shadow. And I have like 3 siblings and a bunch of cousins that were staying there, so kind of looked, and it walked by again, and I waited a second, and I said, "Mom?" Again, no shit. "Cameron?" Nothing. "Katie!"
Going down the list.
Yeah, exactly. And finally I was like, "Quit," or "Stop," or, you know, something, hollered for whoever it was to knock it off. And it did stop. And this sounds absolutely crazy, and maybe I did make it up. But right when that happened, right when it stopped, I could feel the bed starting to shake a little bit. And I, you know, started kind of losing my breath. Like I couldn't make a noise. Like, what the hell? And it picked up, kept picking up, and was shaking. I mean, like crazy. And finally I mustered up enough to yell, "Mom!"
Right.
She came running in, and right before she had come around the corner, I swear to God, it just stopped. And I never slept in his room ever
I
again.
wouldn't think so either.
The living room, that was okay.
Right.
Never again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shady.
Any crazy ghosts chasing you guys down?
No.
No, I'm perfectly sane. Thank you very much. Wait, my turn to read. Well, unless
I have
got a
one.
ghost story you want to share?
I do. I have one.
I bet you do.
TB hospital.
Oh, the infamous TB hospital.
Okay, so I was in TB
There's
hospital.
TB
I was
hospital
an
around
adult.
here. It's kind of a legendary place where it's haunted, and you can even Google, and there's all kinds of stories. People will go out there and videotape and get arrested if you go out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I was an adult going out to TB hospital, and I'd been in there, like I grew up in that place. So I was walking around, like I know this place like the back of my hand. I'm walking around, and I cannot find the door to get out. Like no matter how hard I look, I cannot find the door to get out, and I know it's right there. So I kind of like backtracked for a minute, and I was like, okay, it's got to be here. Just turn around, go back, and there it was.
That is so scary.
It was creepy.
they were ready for you to get out.
I've been
so
in
they
there
wanted to-
hundreds of times, and that time was just creepy.
Did you ever go
Right.
back? Or
Huh?
did you ever go back after that?
Oh, I don't remember. I think that might have been my last time there.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go back.
Yeah, because when you can't find the exit,
Yeah.
find the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, did you have a story, Patches?
Oh,
Got a
which,
story.
really?
Oh.
That's the craziest shit I've ever
Right,
heard.
man. Thanks for sharing.
Okay. All right. What's the craziest concert experience you've had? Start down here on the end.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything all that great, but I'm sure the kid does.
All right. All right.
Okay.
The kid. I'd say most recently we went to Locken in Virginia or West Virginia maybe, and got to see Bob Weir and Wolf Bros on the rail. I had to camp in my spot for like 10 hours, but I finally got to see him up close, and seeing that was amazing. That same weekend was the
Yeah,
last Neil
yeah.
saw.
Yeah, because a few days later he was gone.
Yeah.
You got to see him before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
He was a good show, man.
Right on. Right on.
Great with CRD too. He's a great musician, really.
Right.
What about you guys?
Nothing too crazy.
What?
No, not really.
No.
One time down at Ozfest,
That's
I got to see Pantera before they kind of broke up, pretty much. And where was it? Jermaine or what they start calling it?
Polaris?
Polaris. It was when it was Polaris.
Uh-huh.
And the lawn, it's just real steep.
The infamous riot where they're all the...
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't that riot, but it was, Pantera's playing, Phil's sitting on the stage because, he's out of his mind. But he's complaining, he's like, I'm tired of seeing one pit here, one pit here, one pit here, and I'm like 15 years old, and I'm the smallest Pantera fan in the place.
Still.
And yeah, still. And the whole lawn just erupts. Like, I grabbed my friend that I'm there with, and we just hightail it and get out of there as quick as we can. Like, I'm not going to survive on this hill. I wanted to watch Dimebag, so I didn't want to mosh. But it was crazy. I just grabbed her and we ran and getting out of there.
Jeez.
What's the craziest concert experience
I mean, it's
that you'd be willing to share?
It's not really crazy. I got to see Tom Petty in Pittsburgh before he passed away on his last tour.
Awesome that you saw him before he passed away.
Right, yeah. It was
After
months later.
after would have been weird.
Usually
I
that's
still
a
would have
little
went. I
odd.
still would have went.
Right.
That's one of my biggest
Right,
regrets,
exactly.
actually, is not having been able to see him before he passed.
Oh,
For sure.
I-
He would have been such a good
5
show.
times.
Yeah, we got time for a couple more questions.
All right. Let's see.
Girls flashing their titties at a Static X show in the Newport.
I was wondering what yours was.
That was pretty cool. It was like a competition. They were up there in the balcony.
Like, this is great.
Yeah. They were up there in the balcony, right? And they were trying to get the best response out of the crowd. And, one girl does this, and the other side does this, and back and forth.
Newport, I watched a guy jump
great.
off the second floor balcony.
Nice.
It was before the bands even started.
Oh,
Everyone's
nice.
like, we'll catch you. And I
Nice.
see this guy like Superman through the air.
Yeah.
And it's a concrete floor. You
Parting
feel
the
it.
Red
Right,
Sea.
yeah.
No one caught him.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
no.
literally picked him up and threw him out the side of the door. And I'm like, show's still good, right?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
It was nuts.
You ever follow up on that story? Is he all right?
I can't remember who we watched that night. I think it was
Wow.
Neither can he.
Dope and some other band.
Crazy.
What you got?
All right, let's see. What is the last album you listened to from beginning to end?
Oof. Honestly, just the other night, Humphreys McGee's Safety in Numbers. It's such a good album. That and the Ween Cheese and Chocolate that I got here. That's
You're at Groamy.
so good. Yeah, you're at Groamy's. Yeah, exactly.
As I Lay Dying, Shaped by Fire just came out last week, I think. Earlier. Yeah, it was last Friday.
Been jamming on that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think mine was the Moody Blues to our children's children.
Because you got As I Lay Dying, you got Humphreys McGee, you got Moody Blues, and you got...
The last one I listened to all the way through was probably Great Allman, Southern Blood.
Great album.
And they have that taste, and they all get together and make great music. Yeah. Moody Blues are really...
He actually got me
just
into
sitting
Moody
right
Blues.
now.
Right. No, and that's awesome that you get other people into the music.
Oh,
area,
yeah.
too. That's
He's the one who gave me Southern Blood, so
It's a good album, man.
put it in, and that's what started the Hammond addiction. So
Nice. Nice.
Wish I'd never done it. I never had to carry the fucking thing. Just kidding.
What
Hoot and Hollers.
Right on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hoot
Hoot and Hollers. We love the Hoot and Hollers. Shout out.
What was yours?
Yes.
John, I think it's John's birthday today, actually.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Last album in its entirety. Well, I mean, see, that's it. Here's the store. I'll
we
put
do it all
something
the time,
in.
I know.
And I push play and walk
Listen to
away,
the
you
whole
know.
thing, yeah.
Currently, at the moment, my CD player's down. And so I've got the dual cassette deck back there running. Okay, so I got 2 tapes in it, and we're going back and forth between Best of Elvis Costello and Rolling Stones. Sticky Fingers, I think.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So and sometimes music's playing, and I don't.
Yeah. It just goes on and
Yeah,
on.
but
yeah.
and then I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of this newer R&B stuff. I mean like real soul guys, real R&B. James Hunter 6, Tuxedo's a really cool, funky band now, and St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean that guy's like the reincarnation of like Al Green.
Say I just saw him at Lock-In.
Yeah.
It was he walked all the way off the stage while singing, all the way back through the crowd, and stood up on the speakers at the soundboard and just belted.
Nice. Yeah.
So glad to hear somebody that like knows them too.
Nice.
That's
Oh
great.
yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
If you could live in any video game world, what would it be and why?
That's a really good question. What do you think?
give me a minute.
I feel like I know what yours would be.
What were you gonna say?
No Man's
That's
Sky.
what I was gonna say.
I don't know video.
It's
Why?
literally just a space exploration game.
Okay.
You just wander around a planet, you get bored on the planet, you jump in your ship, fly to another planet, go to another galaxy,
Cool.
run into
Crazy.
aliens.
Nice.
It's a really mellow game though. It's not anything that's over the
Alright.
top. It's
Okay.
a cool chill game.
You get
You know, it's probably a huge jump from that, but I've been playing a lot of Banjo-Kazooie lately on the Nintendo 64.
no idea.
And that shit
I
is
don't know.
awesome.
No.
Banjo-Kazooie.
It's like it's a really simple game because I'm pretty simple. I feel like sometimes. It's like a collect-a-thon game, and you're like a bear with a bird in his backpack, like shoots eggs out of his
Oh, I
ass
know
and
that
stuff.
one. Okay. Yeah, that's an old game. Well, if I know it, it's gotta be an old game.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
right on, right on.
Love that game.
Any video game world you want to live in?
I would probably just say Mario World, just because there's something for everybody there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter who you are, there's something there
I'm
for
there
you.
with
so.
you.
Well, you're gonna be hanging out with Feather in
Yeah.
Mario World then, so
I'm
yeah.
there with you.
Yeah, and
No idea.
no, yeah.
Get into that.
You don't
Right.
play
Plead the
video games,
fifth.
do you?
Alright. I'm thinking Grand Theft Auto.
There you go.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
know,
say that I didn't
with
want
all
to
the
be the first
cheat
one.
codes, so you never die. And you know, and what was the one where you could pull your car, pick up a hooker, pull your car in the back of the building,
That's number 3.
and you see the car start shaking and shit as your money's dwindling away. And then allegedly she'd get out of the car, and some people would go knock her ass out, take her money back.
I say you can.
I
every
would
time.
not.
You know,
Yeah, no,
technically
that's-
you can still do that
Okay.
right now.
I
You
only
don't
did
have to
that
be in a video game to
looked
do
at them
that.
that looked like they
Right,
were a little
right, yeah,
sketchy.
right.
Take
more
money
more
back.
more questions?
Should probably
Wrap it up.
So she said.
Wrap it
No, I got twins on the way, so.
It's not what you said. We are this past week. The store celebrated 27 years. Been doing this for 27 years, and
It's
I
amazing.
was
I want to thank you for your support for the last 27 years. That's why I'm glad you could join. You could join us in our podcast. 'Cause
Absolutely.
you know how it is. You never know what the hell's going to be going on at the record store, especially when it's 27 years old. How old are you?
34.
How old are you?
22.
22.
Ooh,
22.
34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
38.
Okay, so you weren't even alive when
No.
you started the store.
Yeah.
Now you know why I called him the kid.
Happy to be here,
Yeah.
but I,
Yeah, well, welcome to a record store. An old record store where we
He
try
probably owns more records than anyone in the band.
Right on,
Honestly.
right on. Where we
He's doing it right.
He bought me my
Long
first
time.
record player, actually.
Nice.
Sweet.
And that's just it. And don't forget, in the case of real record stores, like mine,
Yeah.
they're all over the country. Go find one. We support music. We do our best. And whenever you guys ever want to play, you guys get your stuff printed up. You guys are in Upper. I don't know. Maybe Allied or Culture Clash might be interested in selling some of your stuff on consignment too, because that's what real independent record stores do.
it's all
We
about
do
support,
this.
man.
We don't do this.
Right. Gotta work together.
We
Yeah.
don't do this. We do this.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
Exactly.
So, you know, when you guys get some stuff up, Atlantic Allied or Culture Clash, Last Man Standing. I don't know if Finders does anything with consignment. We sure support them too.
Yeah,
Because, you know, independent record stores, it's where the music scene starts.
exactly.
And so you guys are welcome anytime. I appreciate you coming in, you know, and Patches, you're so adorable. Thank you for joining us, Patches.
Thank you for having us, by the
Yeah,
We
way.
Yeah, not a
appreciate
problem.
you for the
Okay.
opportunity.
And these guys are gonna play some songs. We're gonna take that and get that up on the website. So we gotta get out of the way.
All right.
All right,
Let's
thanks.
do this.
You're
Yeah.
watching the Groamy Show podcast on ZTOTV. I'm only here to help.
All right.
across all time, beyond all space. 'Cause we don't fade, we float away. Across all time, beyond all space.
That one's a little long. It becomes a really long jam, electric.
All right.
All right.
This next one is called Still Just Waiting.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Still
Oh, he's got records, he's got tapes, he's got DVDs, VSH, he's got a bunch of CDs, but he's got a show, it's the Groamy Show. It's the Groamy Show. Oh, it's the Groamy Show.
The Groamy Show is recorded live at 1206 West Robb Avenue in beautiful Lima, Ohio. We are only here to help.